The SAGIT-funded project that I'm working on is fluid delivery systems, so it's looking at increasing nutrient efficiency by using fluid delivery systems and also looking at some of the new products which are available for disease management. So mainly rhizoctonia. There's been a couple of new fungicide products come on the market in the last couple of years, and we wanted to evaluate those and see if there were benefits of using them in farming systems on Upper Eyre Peninsula. This was the last growing season of this project, so we've had 2 years of trials. So the trials are located at Streaky Bay on a grey calcareous soil, which is where we get a lot of the rhizoctonia issues, and the other soil type is at Warramboo, so that's more of a red sand. The trial that we're doing is looking at different nutrients delivery, so we're using DAP or 1820 as the control. We're comparing different phosphorus sources, also different trace element sources, and then we're also looking at using the fungicides in there and then seeing if we can actually increase crop production and crop growth and ultimately yield for growers. So far we've had a response to using phosphoric acid in the grey calcareous soils at Streaky Bay. In 2014 we had a 13% increase in yield and 8% in 2015. We haven't had any significant differences in yield using fungicides in our system. We haven't had differences in trace element additions into the system, but that's probably because we haven't ended up on a site that actually has the trace element deficiency. But there's been no big boost in yield with either the fungicides or the nutrition in our systems. So when you split the fungicide, you can either put it all below with the seed in the soil to protect the seedling roots, or we can split the fungicide and actually put half above the seed on the furrow, and that will allow it to wash into the soil and protect the crown roots as they emerge. I think as farmers buy new machinery, they're looking towards buying fluid delivery systems if they can, and that's why we wanted to evaluate if there was an advantage using a fluid delivery system at seeding over current systems. I guess one of the main ones is mixing and compatibility of trace elements with sprays during the season. So if they can put it up front and actually get that early boost of growth, which is important in our systems, whether that follows through to a yield response. So far the results, we've still got one more season of trials, but we haven't had significant yield responses using the trace elements in our systems or the fungicides, and obviously including a fungicide in the system, I mean they can range from $8 to $22 per hectare, so it's an extra input cost in your system. I think growers need to think carefully about before they add these into their system.